Hey, I'm Todd.
Hey, and I'm Rob. Welcome to our mountain cabin.
So it's July of 2023 and we've been in the place for about 6 months, and we've been doing some renovations on the weekends and during our free time, and we want to take you along on a tour to show you some of our progress.
Yeah, like you said, we've been working really hard, so we can't wait to show you what we've done. Come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
Ain't nothing needed but us feeling right. Just take a chance, we got a wild ride. Wait and see, you and me, we were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be.
We don't measure here, do we?
Just an eyeball. We're just eyeballing it, is all we're doing. Watch out, Wally. Woo.
Oh, it'll be like cheersing when we first moved in that day.
That's right.
Cheers. Yay.
6 months.
Let's talk about this room.
So this is the entryway of our home. It leads into the kitchen and the living room. But if you remember from before, we had a big blank slate, lots of white walls from floor to ceiling, which is a lot of white in this entryway because the ceilings are 16, 18, and 21 feet tall in some areas. And so you'll also remember that we added in this 100-year-old cabinet from my sister's house that she's renovating in South Carolina. Part of that project was that it was missing part of the side of it because it was built into a wall at first in the original house. So we recreated one side of it to match the other using some woodworking magic skills. To spiff it up a bit more, we installed some under cabinet lighting and put in a subway tile glass backsplash. And then on the sides we also used some trim and paint to create a wainscoting sort of chair rail sort of vibe. We painted the bottom lower part of the walls, at least for now, in the black evergreen paint by Behr. And we think that the monochromatic wall and the cabinet really make it feel like it's been here forever. And so overall we really feel pleased with how it's turning out so far, but we're looking forward to seeing how it evolves over the future. Let's check out the living room.
Welcome to our living room. This is where we also try to use out the black evergreen, and we absolutely love it in this space. So again, this space also had the stark white walls to begin with as well. In addition to the new wall color, we upgraded the lighting and the ceiling fan, got some new furniture, and painted a black accent wall behind our fireplace. We also made a gallery wall from old picture frames that we painted to carry along the monochromatic colors from the entry, and a few whimsical brass woodland characters to enhance the color just a bit. We're going to keep adding new art as we go, but we're loving this piece of cypress that we found at a local antique store. Fun fact, it was actually recovered from a river that ran along an old sawmill that burned in the mid-1800s. So it's been submerged in the river for at least 100 years, and now it's hanging in our mountain house. Now that's a journey. Alright, this is the other side of our living room. So we talked about the shelves that we had in here too. So these were also painted white when we first moved in. As you can see, they don't look like that anymore. So we painted them all black. We actually added a lot of our prints and relics that we had in our other place. We cleaned up the stove. Todd did a really great job on that. If you didn't see that in one of the videos, totally changed the room in here. And that's actually our primary heat source if the power goes out, which it did for several days in December when we first moved in. It was like 2 degrees Fahrenheit here. Nearly froze, but this thing is a power horse, so we're happy for having that. So anyway, this place looks really good now that we have a lot of warm light in here too. So. All right, let's head into the kitchen.
So one of the big upcoming projects is redoing this kitchen. We have a lot of big ideas, and we're hoping that the space will be more open and be able to have more sitting area for people to eat at. But you know, this continues to be a work in progress, and look forward to seeing how it turns out.
Same goes for our downstairs bathroom. We haven't had a lot of time to work on that just yet, but we've been planning some things here and there. Case in point, new tile. So we're going to be changing out that backsplash that has the rocks on it, which we absolutely hate. And we've already actually changed out the mirror and the light fixture, but that's about as far as we've gone so far. So it should look pretty good once it's all ready. All right, let's check out the primary bedroom next. Hey Casey, I love you.
So right off the living room is our primary bedroom. At the start we had a sea of white again in here, and what we ended up doing was painting the ceiling and the accent wall with a fresh coat of white. But the remaining walls we went with dark storm cloud color paint by Behr. With inspiration from the Grand Tetons and Rob's one and only tattoo, we made a modern mountain custom art piece above the bed out of pieces of wood trim that we painted black. Not bad for a DIY project if I say so myself. We also brought in a lot of new and upgraded light fixtures, furniture, and vintage Afghan rugs for now. Attached to the bedroom is the laundry room and second office space. We're looking forward to revealing more details in the upcoming video, so stay tuned.
Like Todd said, stay tuned to this room. We're almost finished with it, just not quite ready to showcase it just yet. So we've got a couple more updates to do in here, but so far it's looking really nice because I have a great view out the window. But all right, let's head on upstairs and see what's going on up there.
Now we're in the upstairs bedroom. Originally, the walls in here were adorned with lavender paint color, hundreds of butterfly decals, and artificial green ivy. So we added in new furniture, some new lighting, and gave the walls a dark gray coat of paint called Intelligence, also by Behr. We wanted to give this color a try up here because we've used it a lot in the past and love it. You might also remember the mermaid bathroom. Well, we haven't started much of the remodeling in there just yet, but we have a lot of ideas and some upcoming projects. So the bathroom and the loft area are still largely untouched so far.
Right now we're in our upstairs loft slash office. We've also made it into a slash bedroom as well. Completely hasn't been changed very much at all, but we wanted to showcase this because it actually gives us amazing view of the downstairs and out the big windows in our living room and our entryway. So look forward to these projects much later on. Also haven't done any work on the upstairs bathroom. Again, we've only been here 6 months and we've done so much as it is, but we just wanted to give you a tour of everything in the house so you can see what's going on as we're working through it all.
So now we're on the deck. It's probably my favorite part of the house. So we love sitting out here in the afternoon watching the thunderstorms roll in. And we just got these new black Adirondack chairs that we're absolutely loving, and some other patio furniture as well. And then we've added in window boxes with all kinds of colorful flowers, and then tons of these big pots with different herbs, sweet potato vines, you name it. It's just paradise.
not least, flower beds. We have bought so many flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. We've added new beds, we've reclaimed old beds. We've just put flowers everywhere you can imagine on this property. So we have been really busy this spring. So whatever the deer haven't eaten so far is what we have left at the moment. Not to mention we also built 2 raised garden beds down on the lower part of the property. They're on the slope, but we've already been able to pick up so many tomatoes, blueberries, banana peppers, bell peppers, all the herbs you can imagine as well. So. We just absolutely love being here because we get to see all the hard work that we've been putting into this property. So with that said, today's the hottest day of the year. I'm already glistening, so we're gonna go have our Aperol spritzes on the porch, call it a day. We're glad you got to join us today. Don't forget to click subscribe, drop a comment below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Join us on the mountain.
Just making myself pretty for the camera. I'm pretty enough for Rob. Aww.